Hello and welcome to today's class. We want to continue with uh, our classes online and want to take the shortest and least possible time so that you can wind up on what was left before we introduce our new topic in our next class. I'm your trainer, as usual, Madam SK Mamwacha, and welcome aboard. And I hope this will be an enjoyable and interactive session. We wanted to wind up on the meal experience, and we can all see from the screen that I've shared the meal experience. When we talk about the meal experience, it's basically the main aim of food and beverage operations is to achieve customer satisfaction. Now, in other words, to meet the customer's needs. There are different needs, or there are different reasons why as to people go to eat out, or why people find it suitable for them not to cook at home or prepare something at home, to go outside and have their meal. Now, what are some of the reasons why they do this? We might be having the following reasons. We have psychological, physiological, economical, social, and convenience reasons. Those are the five main reasons as to why people go out to eat, or those are the main reasons or the main factors that need to be satisfied when a client walks into your hotel. We want to go and look into details one by one, the following or the reasons that you have already stated in point form. We want to see them and expound on them. Like when we're talking about psychological, what do we mean? When we talk about physiological, economical, social, and also convenience. We'll begin with the first one, physiological. When someone talks about physiological, this refers to the need to set one's appetite or quench one's thirst, or the need for special food such as diabetic or vegetarianism. Now, physiological from the word physical. You are thirsty, you are hungry, or you are diabetic. You need to quench your cravings or whatever that you're feeling toward in line with what will be able to accommodate you, in line with what is suitable for you. Like a diabetic person will walk into a restaurant expecting his or her needs as a diabetic persons to be met. The second reason we are going to talk about is the economic reason. Economic, the need for good value, rapid, fast service, and convenient location. Whatever the amount that someone is paying should go hand in hand with the services that this person is receiving. What do you mean by this? Now, if a food or a plate of food goes for 2,000, the speed or the speed at which the services are being delivered, the food that is coming to the table, the 2,000 should be able to be seen in value. 2,000 should be equivalent to 2,000, not 2,000 equivalent to 100 shillings or 500 shillings. According to the amount paid, the service delivered and the food served should be able to go hand in hand. Our third point that you're going to talk about is the social. Social means going out with friends or business colleagues, attending a function in outdoor to meet others. In the most common language used when talk about social is maybe meeting over a cup of coffee. This is a statement that is very familiar with all of us. This is because when we talk about some meeting over a cup of coffee, it is the social nature. Like you want to interact, you want to discuss with friends or your business partners or your colleagues in a friendly or an equal level manner of issue. You want to meet on a one-on-one level and feel a sense of belonging. When you have friends, you want to be associated with those friends, business partners, and also colleagues. So when you go out for a cup of coffee, you want to meet your need of the social reasons. The next point we will look at is what we call the psychological. Psychological is from the state of mind. It's defined by the need for enhancement of self-esteem, fulfilling lifestyle needs, the need for variety as a result of advertising and promotion. Now, let us look at what we basically mean when we talk about enhancement of self-esteem or fulfilling lifestyle needs. We have different categories or different classes of restaurants. When we classify restaurants, we have what you call the 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star hotel. And all these restaurants or hotels deal with different classes of people, and different classes of people go hand in hand with different lifestyles. People who frequent the 5 star hotels are not the same people who frequent a 1 star hotel. So when one walks into an hotel, he wants to meet his psychological reasons. I was seen coming out of Kempinski. That is self-esteem. Your self-esteem is boosted compared to someone who was seen walking out of a Kibandiski. We quickly look at the next a reason, which is convenience. Convenience is as a result of being unable to go home or attending some other events, the desire for someone else to do the work, the physical impossibility of catering at home. Now, convenience. You're working in town, like the CBD, the heart of town. You live somewhere in the outskirts of the town where you will be able to take maybe 2 hours to and fro to the house. What you decide to do, you decide just to grab something within the nearest restaurant or fast food takeaways or hotel, you name them. You decide to grab this, have it because it is convenient to do that rather than walking back home, preparing yourself something and coming back to work. You're saving on time, you're saving on energy, and you're also letting someone else do it on your behalf. That is what we mean when we talk about convenience. Now, meal experience. Customer may want to satisfy some, if not all, of these needs. As the reasons for eating out vary, then so do the type of operation that may be appropriate at that time. Different establishments offer different service in both the extent of the menu and the price. Remember, we've talked about self-esteem, we've talked about convenience, we've talked about what else have we talked about? We've talked about the psychological needs. Now, it depends at that time. What does someone want to fulfill? If not all the needs, then what exactly is this person aiming at fulfilling? Now, that is when you sit down and choose the establishment that you want to go into. Remember, someone who is grabbing something for convenience has no time to sit down and choose where or the best establishment to go and grab that thing for from. Sorry. When we talk about customer dissatisfaction, this might be because of the following: unhelpful staff, cramped conditions, lack of choice available, and location. The location might not be favorable. The staff that you found might be unhelpful. You are asking for something, nobody is responding, or the response is not as positive as you are expecting. You've walked into something, the menus, the items available in the menus, they are there in writings, but when you request for that thing, there is no food like what is written on the menu. That brings about customer dissatisfaction. Then we will also look at what you call the customer needs. What are the customer needs? And it is important to recognize that customer needs may vary, and the food and beverage operators should be aware of factors that might affect customer meals experience. And these include the level of service, level of cleanliness and hygiene. This is non-bargainable. Everybody wants to eat in a place that is clean, that is hygienic, and a place that you can feel comfortable. We have the perceived value of money and price. If the meal or the price at the menu is 2,000, then I'm expecting that whatever I'm going to be served with should be worth 2,000 shillings. The atmosphere of the establishment is very, very key. Look at the atmosphere, what is surrounding. You can find a good restaurant that is situated in an industrious area where the Juakali people are working. The distraction from those noisy background can really make someone not to enjoy the meal. It is true because you will be very distracted. You need to concentrate on what you are doing or on what you are eating. Now, we have seen at that, and as we wind up your assignment, I want you to read and make notes on factors affecting the meal experience with a clear explanation on each point stated. Give me the factors. There is no limit on the number of factors that you'll be able to give me, but make sure that you do a thorough research and make a good explanation on each point. I'll collect the assignment in our next class. And till then, hope to see you soon and have a lovely weekend. Bye.